it's not an economic castle anymore. Well, the U.S. has been pretty remarkable, as I indicated in my earlier comment. I mean, essentially the same population pool pretty much, and they've garnered over this 215-year period a remarkable share of the world's wealth. And it's an interesting question as to just why this group of people here have been able to do so much better than the rest of the world, considering we're not any smarter or anything of the sort. It's not an economic castle anymore. I wouldn't call it that. What we do is no secret. And I think that the relative importance of America, I mean, we have been a dominant factor in the world in post-World War II, and I think it will decline somewhat, although I'm not an alarmist on that. But I think to some extent the rest of the world, or much of the rest of, or some of the rest of the world, is catching on and adopting sort of best practices, as they say in industry. And our castle will grow in size, but there will be more castles around it, and I basically think that's a very good thing for the world. I think the more prosperous generally the rest of the world is, the better generally it will be for us. But I don't think that our prosperity will come in the future will come at the expense of the rest of the world at all. I do think that there were parts of the world that will grow economically from a lower base, but much faster than the U.S. And basically, I think that's a good thing. I mean, there's 6 billion people in this world, and a lot of them don't live very well. And I would hope that 20 or 50 years from now, that it's a higher percentage of them would live well, but I don't think it comes out of our hide at all. Charlie?
Well, I don't think it comes out of our hide in that sense, but if we're Well, I don't think it comes out of our hide in that sense, but if we are now the richest and most powerful nation in the world, and 50 or 100 years from now, we're now the richest and most powerful nation in the world, and 50 or 100 years from now, we're a poor third to some country in Asia.